are going to take a look at a problem from our book. This one says to determine if the given points form a right triangle, and we're given 3 sets of points. You have to know a little something about right triangles to be able to do the problem. The hypotenuse is the longest side of a right triangle. It's the one across from the right angle, and usually we label that C. The 2 legs are the other parts of the triangle, and they can either be labeled A or B. We also have a formula that we use. This is the Pythagorean theorem. C squared equals A squared plus B squared. What we actually want to do is take the triangle, find the distance of the side, which is the hypotenuse, find the distance of the sides, which are the legs, and see if they fit the Pythagorean theorem. So we're going to need to use our distance formula, and we're going to need to use our Pythagorean theorem. We're going to have to take each side separately. So we're going to first take the side which has the points 2, -3, and -1, -1 on its side. And we're going to just put those 2 points into the distance formula. So I've taken the 2, subtract -1, that's where I get 2 plus 1, and -3, subtract -1, that's where I get -3 plus 1, and I've put those points in the distance formula. 2 plus 1 is 3, and 3 squared is 9. -3 plus 1 is -2, and -2 squared is 4. So the distance between these 2 points would be the square root of 13. I then took the next 2 points and I put them in my distance formula. So I put -1, subtract 3, that's what's here, and -1, subtract 4, that's what's here in my distance formula. And I did the math and came up with the square root of 41. Then I took the last set of points. I took 3, 4, and 2, -3, and plugged those into my distance formula. I said 3 minus 2, that goes here, and 4 minus -3, that goes here. 3 minus 2 squared is 1. 4 plus 3 squared is 49. 1 plus 49 is 50. 50 breaks down into 25 times 2. The square root of 25 is 5. So we have 5 square root of 2 for the last side. Next, I had to determine which side was bigger. So actually I put 5 square root of 2 in my calculator, the square root of 41 in my calculator, and the square root of 13 in my calculator, and I checked to see which was the biggest side. 5 square root of 2 is bigger than the other 2, so I put all 3 into my Pythagorean theorem, but I put 5 square root of 2 in place of C because it's the biggest side. I squared 5 square root of 2. 5 squared is 25. Square root of 2 squared is 2, so 25 times 2 is 50. Each of these come out of the radical when you square them. So this would be 41 plus 13. 50, and actually that's a typo. Let's fix that. 50 would equal 54 if this were a right triangle. Since 50 does not equal 54, this is not a right triangle.